In this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 comedian Dave Chappelle most funniest and controversial moments. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. Despite its brief half-season existence, Dave Chappelle's show managed to produce some of the funniest sketch comedy ever seen on television. Chappelle's show set the pattern for modern sketch comedy, from its hilarious premiere to its brief but cerebral third season. Chappelle's show's experimental style opened a space for shows like Key and Peele and, most recently, The New Negroes, by distinguishing itself from network stalwarts like Saturday Night Live and Mad TV with its especially race-focused humor and attention to commenting on current black-focused news. Chappelle's humorous voice has already gone down in comedy history after 16 years. Here, the list of the top 10 comedian Dave Chappelle most funniest and controversial moments. Let's start. Number 10. The Wayne Brady Show. Wayne Brady is hilarious in the episode, which serves as the start of his rebranding, capitalizing on the image we anticipate from him to deliver something new and even funnier. However, it is Chappelle's anxiousness that holds the sketch together. Number 9. The Mad Real World. This sketch is a wonderful union of a great premise and an even funnier execution. It not only mocks reality television, but it also criticizes how producers put people of color in unpleasant settings on purpose for the purposes of contrived drama and ratings. Number 8. Tyrone Biggum's Classroom Visit. None of Tyrone Biggum's appearances have had the same impact as this one. Here's a really Reagan-esque concept. A drug addict comes to speak to youngsters and scare them away from drugs. As any child from the 1980s or 1990s will tell you, these visits usually led to us seeking drugs rather than staying away from them. Number 7. Racial Draft. Racial Draft's genius rests in its simplicity. It exemplifies what Chappelle's show accomplished best: elevate common barbershop banter into complex comedy. Everyone enjoys attempting to determine which race a celebrity truly belongs to. Number 6. Pretty White Girls sings Dave's thoughts. Chappelle's show was always good at making something amusing out of the most mundane of situations. It's one thing to know that your jokes would sound better coming from the mouth of a white woman. It's quite another to have a classically trained vocalist in a gown communicate your thoughts in the manner of a Rodgers and Hammerstein musical number. Dave standing right next to her, laughing at his own jokes, somehow made the punchlines hit her even harder. Number 5. Samuel Jackson Beer. It's difficult to pick a favorites from a show recognized for its impressions. But there's something infectious about a Samuel L. Jackson impression, and Chappelle nails the man's voice and lip movements. This sketch is an excellent example of how Chappelle uses facial contortion to become the man he's impersonating, despite evident physical disparities. It's also amusing to watch him yell in Bill Burr's face. Number 4. Wu-Tang Financial. It's difficult to explain why Wu-Tang Financial is the funniest of the hip-hop influenced commercial routines. Many rappers, such as Jay-Z, mature into their wealth and begin to consider themselves as financial advisors. The Wu-Tang Clan has never taken them seriously, which is probably why their advisory approach feels so genuine and casual. It's a cute, simple little. Number 3. Wrap It Up Box. The Wrap It Up box is one of those phony goods that couldn't exist in real life since it would generate unending fights. It's vexing enough to watch an awards presentation and have great musicians cut off just as they begin thanking their families. The real-world consequences would be even worse. This sketch is entirely marketed by featured player Guillermo Diaz, who brings one of the boxes to his court hearing in order to escape pedantic lectures following his sentencing. Number 2. Mooney on Movies. The iconic Paul Mooney was always welcome on Chappelle's show. Paul Mooney was the master of his craft, whether he was answering general inquiries about blackness or just throwing shade. That's why his recurring comedy changed so frequently. He was the star, and it didn't matter what he was talking about. But Mooney's opinions on film were particularly noteworthy. Number 1. A Moment in the Life of Lil Jon. The most endearing aspect of Chappelle's Lil Jon impersonation is how loving it is. Every iteration of the sketch shows Dave's love and admiration for the rapper. The sketches are built on the image of Lil Jon as an extremely optimistic man with poetic inner depths. That's it for today. We hope you found our video interesting. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new uploads. In the end, thanks for watching, and see you next time.